Oh, how I wish I had a court in my house. I would upload videos every day, actually. So peaceful. Nothing against pickleball, but if I'm trying to shoot where I coach, there's a lot of pickleball noise. So I'm usually pretty good at like staying focused, but like the noise is picked up by my mic. And a lot of people, when I was trying to film and I filmed it and uploaded, people are like, "Is that pickleball in your background?" And they're like, "Oh." I mean, my son plays it. He loves it. I like it too, actually, but I can't play more often, obviously, because I coach and do other things. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about how to have rhythm on your serve. It's the start of the serve. Again, like last time, I was talking about the rhythm and the timing of when to toss the ball with your knee bend. Now, this video is also going to help you. Actually, I should have done this video first because this is the start of the serve. But you could watch this one and then you could go back and watch that one too. So what happens on the start of the serve? Now, a lot of people in the recreation, even in pro level actually, like, you know, even great players, like good players at the top, junior or pro, like make this mistake because they haven't learned it. It's not that like they're bad athletes or, you know, bad tennis players, but they just haven't had someone who knows a lot about technique and biomechanics and was able to get taught by them. So let's talk about what happens on the serve. Now, we talked about, again, sorry for explaining this again, but we talked about how the knee bend doesn't go together, but it goes in the opposite direction. Your arm goes up and the knee goes down. Now, it's the same thing. Most of the movement in your body likes to move things in a separate, different way rather than the same ways, in the same direction. So what does that mean? A lot of people, when they're trying to get ready, what they're doing is, like with the racket, like when their weight is forward here in front of them, and then they take the racket and the racket goes with their weight, and then they go up with the racket and then go down and then try to hit the ball. So basically the racket moves where the body is going. And that's one of the things that a lot of these recreational players, like I see the common mistakes in that. Now, your arm should be moving in a separate direction of your body. So what does that mean? When I'm teaching my kids, I'll get to that in a second, but it should go, when you're here, before your body weight goes back, and I know, like, you know, Zverev goes like that, but it should be more like this. The racket goes forward when your body goes back. And I know you guys are watching who's a very big Pete Sampers fan and all those big servers. Now, Pete Sampers used to go like this, and he would start here with the weight back and the racket here up. Now, Agassi, I played like Agassi. I did idolize Agassi before, but when he was trying to get ready and trying to get rhythm for his body, and my coach taught me this too, you're dragging the arms to where it want to go, and it's moving like a clock, the old clock. I don't know what it's called, but you're moving it like the old clock. So basically what happens is, before you start, your rhythm goes like this. You're rocking the racket like a baby, holding a baby. And then what happens is, as the racket goes up, you're taking your body backwards. That way you could stay relaxed with the arms, and then you could go up. That's a very traditional way where you're going here and going the full motion like this. Andy Roddick used to go here straight up. But, you know, there's different styles to it, but I prefer to teach the full motion and then trying to get the abbreviated motion to get that set, and then go back to the full motion or go more Djokovic or find a different style that the player needs. So basically, watch again. It should go forward. The racket should go forward, and then your body goes backwards at the same time. So it looks like that. So basically, it just moves in a separate direction. And then as the racket goes back, you're going forward. Watch again. So basically, it's moving in a separate direction. the way I coach this with the younger kids, the Gen Alphas or Gen Zs, is that they like the floss stance. So what the floss stance is, your arm is moving in a separate direction. I can't believe I'm doing this on camera. But your arms are moving in a separate direction. So it basically feels like, you see that? Like it just feels like that floss stance move. So when I tell them this, they're like, oh, like that's perfect. That's easy for me because, you know, everybody knows how to do that. If you're 30 and up, you probably don't. Try it when nobody's watching. So basically when you're doing the floss stance, so you're going here and they're like, oh, that kind of makes sense. And then they get it right away because everything's moving in a separate direction. So try that at home and do it in the mirror. Watch yourself dance and you'll find that rhythm much better. And, you know, it feels more natural than going here together and then together here and then going like that. So, I mean, there's different styles to it, but I prefer the rhythmic way of doing things because it flows better. This doesn't really flow. It's very rigid and you're kind of stopping your racket and you're killing the racket's momentum. So try it at home. If you like the video, subscribe and wait for my next videos and hit the notification buttons if you want to be notified for the new videos. Thanks guys. See you in the next one.